Horrible. El Horrible and BeDabblin. Give them their props.
Let me add the Cardiff.
Hello, Mama.
I'm not going to lie. I could watch Tukey all day long.
Tukey's fantastic.
Tukey's amazing.
I'm sorry, could we talk Tukey a bit? I'm a Tukey guy.
Oh my God.
He's an idiot.
I'm not really 16. I'm just scared no one would accept me.
The following program is of adult nature and may be inappropriate for persons under the age of 18.
The following program is a adult nature. May not be suitable for some of my friends.
It's time for BeDabblin Live.
When you wanna know who's got the show, his friends ain't talking potato. You can call him on the phone. He lives across from Home Depot. BeDabblin Live with El Horrible. 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 Start right now.
Greetings, dabblers, and welcome to BeDabblin Live on this wonderful Saturday morning. I am your host, 16-year-old YouTube sensation, broadcasting from his mother's basement, high above the Rocky Mountains. El Horrible, not Mommy Milkers. Stop calling me Mommy Milkers. The worst thing I ever did was go on Cardiff's show in a hot tub. And now all anyone can talk about is my big pentless breasts. They're pectoral muscles, you monster. Luckily, I still have my band that my good friend, I will not say who, but he endorses these. He said that they work well, and they'll even hold your water. Nice little water holder there. And they kind of keep your mommy milkers down. No, Rochi. We are not saying mommy milkers anymore. That's done. Don't ever use that term. It's very offensive. Men with breasts are a very marginalized group. Do you think we decided to be this way? Just ask my good friend Aaron. We hate it. How is everyone? What a fantastic week in the dabble verse, the mud verse, the onion verse, the who are these broadcasters verse. Right now, I'm going to bring in that voice in my head, OJ Simpson or Samson. OJ, how are you? I have to actually add you. Sorry, I had to add you to the stream.
Good morning, my comrade, my cohort, and co-conspirator. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm fabulous. I've been up for quite some time. Deadpool, thank you for the 1999. My kid said, what wrestler is that? This is the fantabulous wrestler El Horrible from the old Antarctica territories. You don't remember me? And I don't have breasts.
Mommy milkers?
No, mommy milkers. I'm having such a complex from it. I thought you all loved me, and now I just see everyone constantly talking about my pectoral muscles. Dave Daffler.
It's Stuttering John.
Stuttering John, thank you for the 2 pounds. Devil's dumplings. No. Wait, I kind of like that one. Yeah, you can use devil's dumplings for a little bit. I like those. Dave Daffler, thank you for the $10. We love El Horrible, Tukey, and Obnoxious John. We love you, Dave Daffler, and the late P. Godspeed, P. We only just started to get to know ye, but we will miss ye. P.
A lot of P in my life. I actually love that P. The bird had a big impact on the Dabbleverse. So
He was a great bird, Dave, and
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure
was.
he was spoiled by you. I'm sure P had a fantastic life. You spoil us. I can't imagine what you do for your own bird. So, yes, we are thinking of you, Dave, on this fine weekend, and we are thinking of P. But yeah, I've been up for a while because someone's certain 3-year-old little sister turns 4 this weekend. So she's very excited. She will not let El Horrible get his 18 hours of beauty sleep like he is required by his doctors. Deadfool, thank you for another $9.99. We love your bazongas. They're not bazongas. They're just pectoral muscles who need a little tuning up. Telling you. They're
what was the character Jim Carrey? Was it Luna? Not Luna Vachon.
Venus de Milo or something.
Mess with my breath and die like the rest.
Yes. We have 2 guests today, 2 international guests. We're going to find out what the rest of the world is talking about in their funny accents. What's going on in the Dabbleverse. Husey and the Aussie guy. We're going to add them up right now. There's Husey and there's the Aussie guy.
Hello.
Yes. 2 black guys walk into a bar, right?
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
No. And they were served and they were treated just like the other Patreons. And they had their drinks, had a great time, and left.
Exactly.
That's a tremendous joke.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Husey?
Really tired. I was recording up late last night with the BYB chaps.
Oh.
I hit them all, and I was so angry at them I couldn't get any sleep. So it was a good time.
What time
How
is it
are
over
you,
there?
though?
Oh, I'm fabulous.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. What time is it over there in Ireland?
Party time.
Party time. Excellent.
But really, though, it's 8 past 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's just good content.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And of course, on the other side of the world is the Aussie guy from the United States of Australia. How are you, sir?
Hello, gentlemen. Great to be here. It's 9 minutes past 10 in the at night, Saturday night.
Fantastic. We're getting world times. Maybe we'll get the weather later. Have you two been keeping up to date with everything going on in our stupid little universe here?
Yes, at exactly the same time. It's really weird considering that we live in different countries. It's he's in New Zealand, I'm in Ireland. It's strange.
And we're all actually in different time zones right now.
Yes, that's the worst part.
Fascinating.
All time zones are the worst part of all this. Yes.
We should talk about time more. Like, this is good shit. I can already feel the subscription count doubling.
Oh, our subscriptions numbers are fantastic. We're almost about to hit 2,000, and we're 2 members away from 300. And I actually looked. So we have about 160 something gifted members out of our 298, and then about 170 something actual members. So that was fantastic because I thought literally 250 out of the 298 were all gifted memberships. So we're about to hit 2 big milestones: 300 members and 2,000 subscribers. So thank you.
You look like you're hiding 2 big milestones with that
Stop
bra
it!
of yours.
No, I forgot to wear. Is someone shoveling snow?
Yes.
Dagobert Uberdangle, thank you for the $5. Those are muscles, and Chad is funny. Yes, we will talk about Chad and his funny pranks in a little bit. Chad was very funny this week. I have to tip. Hit your sneeze button, god damn it.
Did you just say Husey when you sneezed?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm called Husey.
Yes, that's how he sneezes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dave Daffler, thank you for the $2. Push-up bras come in black. No, it's not pushing up the breasts. It's pushing them down. I forgot to wear a shirt over it. I feel very exposed right now. My good friend Aaron with an E. He told me about these things, and they work great.
Real quick, Radish Diff, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
All right, then we've definitely gone over 300 memberships. Thank you, Radish Diff, one of the fabulous vegetable identifying dabblers. Thank you for that. Brother Ted, thank you for the $4.99. Question, what is your analysis of John's return? Surprise? Will it last? Will he soon piss off the likes of Carl, Elisa, and others willing to play with him? Great question.
Can
Yes,
I take this? I think it's already born.
Yes.
I think it's like, you know what it's like? Do you remember when Disney Plus started up and they said, we're going to do Star Wars TV shows.
Sure.
We're going to do direct-to-streaming Pixar films. We're going to have Marvel spin-offs all over the place.
Right.
And within months, people didn't give a shit. I think that Carl is one of the best in the whole podcasting world right now. I think he's making a huge mistake if he starts trying to do a show with SJ. He's not funny. He's just boring and annoying, and it's going to kill the audience off. And I've already tapped out of it, and I love trolling him. It's hilarious. He's a cunt.
Now that we've got Ireland's opinion on the matter, Australia, what say you?
I think.
Oh God.
Yeah,
here we go.
No, I see where he's coming from, and I feel like I feel like John just needs to get back to just being John, and like it's a much more fun when we observe from afar, as opposed to him kind of getting into it with everybody. Right. He is so repetitive. He's got the same shit to say about Shuley and all that. And yeah, it's wearing out.
I personally love this John. I think this is the best John ever. I love the spit. I love the snot. I love this. This is the best John ever. And I hope that he does work with Carl, because I think him and Carl are great together. Carl could be like a Howard Stern to him.
Now, are they just trying to do a one-time show and then maybe it'll turn into something else?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I got the impression of, right?
Yeah.
I think Carl said it's slated for 2, one on Carl's channel, one on John's channel. But they're gonna separate them. They're not gonna go bang bang. They're gonna do one and then wait a bit and do another one. That's what Carl said the other day.
Deadfool, thank you for the $9.99. Is it always St. Patrick's Day in the United States of Australia?
Fucking oath.
I agree with Husey. I think John is incredibly oversaturated right now. He's basically run out of things to say, and he does just keep repeating himself. But I don't really want the political John to come back either.
Thank you.
No, I agree.
That's even more boring because it's just a retard going on and on about what he thinks he knows and what is right, and everyone else is stupid. So I do like this aspect of John where he's only talking about our world. I do like that, but he has nothing to say. Like, I wanted to kind of watch a little bit of the beginning of Stuttering John in Cardiff, but I don't know if it's even worth it because I didn't pull any clips. I just have the raw actual video lined up. Yeah, like John thought Cardiff was Corndiff. Like, he's not even really fully aware of what's going. So I thought that was kind of funny.
And let's be honest, like the thing that I think that's so annoying about him is, and this was especially clear on the MLC, and to answer Kay's question, our hands.
Yeah,
Kay, thank you for Kay, thank you for the $5. I need a nice supportive bra. Any tips? Yes, Husey saying his hands. I personally do not know because I don't wear a bra. This is a compression strap. This is not for actually lifting the breasts, but to, keep them down so it doesn't look like you have them, which I don't think most women would do. Dave Daffler, thank you for the $2. Push down bras come in black. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Yes, they come in black. It's not a bra.
But the thing about Stuttering John is he'll come on and he'll be like you guys don't you don't send me the right link and you don't do this, and then everything's always explained how Stuttering John then gets something wrong.
That's great.
And this keeps happening, and I don't understand why he's so obnoxious at some, like, I've noticed that anytime I try to work out with weights anymore, I badly hurt my shoulder. So I've stopped doing weight training. So I learned from this mistake. But with Stuttering John, he's like, I'm gonna fucking bench press 6,000 pounds. And then cocaine snot comes from his nose. I mean allergies. And also he neglected his 2 daughters into mental illness.
Give us a call if you feel like John has neglected his 2 daughters into mental illness. Give us a call, 973-440-9770. Give us your opinions. Are you tired of John already? Are you sick of John? Is John oversaturated? Should John just do once a week? But yeah, I agree with you on all accounts, Husey.
He does need to do. I agree that there's too much of John. He needs to keep it to a 2-hour show limit. I think he's just doing a little too much. Dave Daffala, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, and the other thing is he's starting to get into that Chad realm of making people feel bad for not sending super chats or higher super chats.
Yeah. And he's obviously lost his job. Because no teacher could go who's legally allowed around children will go online drinking and going, "I'll fight you."
Stupid.
He didn't lose his job. He had there was some emergency bill passed where he basically anybody could be a substitute teacher. What he was going to try to do was to get his degree to become an actual teacher. So yeah, that's where he's at.
And he's really going to drop this whole shit about Anthony, where he gets a new guest on for every show and he goes, "Anthony says racist stuff and offensive words online." And it's like, okay, so have you for decades on this little show called Howard Stern that used to get something like 10 million listeners per day. So there are millions and millions of people out there who have heard you say and got clips of you saying homophobic shit, racist shit. So everything you're bashing Anthony Cumia for, the Ant-Man, is
Pocky.
Hypocrisy Police.
Pocky!
Pockface.
You get pockface.
Husey, that was so long ago. People change. John has he's addressed that. People can change.
Right, and those
except for Donald Trump.
He was only doing that because he thought Howard thought that was funny.
Yes, John has often said he often molds his personality into whoever he's hanging out with at the time. That's what we're seeing with Kevin Brennan. He said he has done it with Dice. He definitely used to do it with Howard Stern because he always used to try and just be his version of Howard
Hal
Stern.
Sparks. But politics.
Hal Sparks.
But the thing that's driving me mad the most is that Stuttering John has now basically copied Kevin Brennan's act. And here's the problem is Kevin Brennan's unfortunately really like that. He's a mental patient. So for Stuttering John to be going on his shark sandwich of a show and shouting out, "Hack!" It's like, "Hey, you get delivered my Chinese food late, you hack!"
But what's beautiful about that, Husey, is when he says hack, he usually does end up hacking something out of his mouth.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dagobert, thank you for. 1 second. Dagobert Uber, thank you for the $5. Those milky memberships are the true gift. Hi, Fancy K.
One thing about John for me, and perhaps Carl can, like, to what you were saying, OJ, Carl, be that Howard. Like, the only way for John to be goofed on and for John to accept it is if it's Howard or Jay. They're the only 2 people that John sees as above him. Is Howard Stern and Jay Leno. Everyone else he thinks is below him. Yes. And that's why no one's ever been able to capture the same magic that was on the Howard Stern show. If John could, I kind of feel like John has a bit of respect for Carl, and perhaps Carl could get it out of him. But yeah, I think that's the biggest problem with John. He thinks he's above everyone. He really genuinely does. And until he sort of pulls that away a little bit, I don't think you're ever going to catch the magic like he did from the Howard Stern show.
Just a shame he couldn't use some of that huge fortune to send money to his daughter to feed her.
Cardiff
food insecurities.
Cardiff, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Thank you very much, Cardiff. Safety first. Thank you for the $1.99. Dear Lord, that Disney Plus analogy was hard. Thank you, safety first. Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. Thank you for the $5. Thank God England colonized most of the globe, so we now may benefit from these diverse dabbler-verse opinions. God save the king.
I'm sure I speak for Husey here as well. Fuck England. And,
yes.
And please continue to reign in Manchester. Just keep reigning all day in Manchester, please.
Yeah, and fuck the royal family. I don't get all that shit. It's like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, and everyone like takes them seriously for some reason. Deadpool $9.99. Body temperature water. Yes, it's delicious, and it smells like my pits. The thing about John is like he came on, and he's like that guy who all of a sudden just started doing all the inside jokes. Like he's very. Someone said it earlier. Like he's very high on Kevin right now. But Kevin will eventually just completely tire of him there. Jason and Brennan will tire of him. It's coming. But yes, John thinks him and Kevin are like best friends right now. Like he can do the whole Kevin, like, it's a hack. Listen to me. Like he's just doing all the lines.
But the thing is, the ironic thing is that if there was one hack stand-up comedian out there right now, it is Professor Melendez, because he still does jokes about renting shit from Blockbuster.
Yes.
Like he hasn't updated his act. Like I'm pretty sure he's got some banger material about Donald Trump's hair.
Yes, he could probably be a guest on Yo Remember the 90s.
Yeah, I wasn't because some cunt potato didn't invite me, but
we've only done one episode so far.
It's outrageous. Then I'm not coming on.
Toucan Sam, thank you for the $2.99 super sticker. Rochi, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Be sure to turn on your gifted YouTube memberships. If you go to join, you have to use a computer. I know it's all stupid. You have to use it on a computer, and you go to join, and then you hit the 2 or the 3 little circles, and you can set your gifted
also,
membership
if you're on the computer, when someone gifts a membership in the chat, right below their chat, there should be a box you can click right in the chat that will take you to the option of getting the gifted
Oh yeah,
stuff.
look at that. Yeah, if you just click on like the corn diff with the box and the 5, if you click that on the top of the chat and you hit allow gifts. I just hit allow gifts on my own channel. Wow, that was easy.
You know, Arible, I have a question for you, and I think this
yes,
would
easy.
Were I to become a member of the BeDabbler channel, what content would one receive?
Oh,
maybe?
that's fantastic. I'm glad you asked. Well, for $1.99, you're just a supporter and you get some emojis and some stupid crap that who really cares about. Then for $2.99, you get members only videos, which I release at least 1 or 2 members only videos a month, specific to El Horrible, some stuff I've done in the past. Then for $3.99 a month, we do 1 live stream members only a month, and that eventually goes to a members only video the next day. So it's not a lot, but it's also not a lot of money. Our biggest thing is $3.99, and we appreciate all the support. And thank you for that fantastic question, Husey.
Thank you very much.
Up in this, thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. It's drunk o'clock in Ireland
and Australia.
And Australia. Lawyers, Guns, and Money, $1.99. It's not just hack. He says cuck incorrectly too. Yes, cuck is becoming a stupid word. I'm starting to hate the word cuck. I'm starting to hate. I've already really am hating the whole hi so and such, hi such and such lawyer. I'm done with it.
Hey, Stuttering John, yeah, runny, snotty nosed cuck.
Yes.
What do you cuck for tissue paper? You cuck.
Where is he? Why has Michael Snishnashki not been on with John?
I think he's dating one of Stuttering John's daughters.
How dare you?
John did mention that he did. Someone, I forget who asked him. It may have been Carl, but John was not aware of his past. So now that he is aware, he may not be having him back.
I've heard that Tony Michaels may call WATP and refute that claim. That's the word I've got, but we'll see what happens.
I did not hear that one. at all.
Yeah, I heard John say that. Carl asked him about Tony Michaels, and he said, "I didn't know about any of that. Oh, I didn't know about any of that stuff." Yeah. So,
have you noticed how often Stuttering John, the smartest man in podcasting, says, "I didn't know"? Like he says that as much as Dane says the N-word in traffic.
Great point.
Well, I bet you don't know what the largest planet in the solar system is, Husey.
It's Uranus.
Hey! No, it's Jupiter. John taught us all that. Isn't that impressive? Isn't that impressive, though? Like, the way he was so proud of himself for knowing, like, well, Jupiter is the largest planet on the solar system.
Now, what color is your blood?
Yeah.
To be fair, at 40 plus to know that shit about the planets is kind of impressive. Like, who gives a fuck anymore?
To remember it, yes.
But it's not really, because it's always been the biggest planet.
Yeah, that's true. It hasn't changed. It's not like there was another competitor coming up the ranks.
Is Pluto still a planet? Is Pluto back as a planet? Like, I remember they got disbarred from planet status for a while, but
I don't know. We need to ask John.
Yeah, it's transitioning into an island, and I'm sure SJ would know all about that.
Exactly.
With his hog daughters.
Dayla, thank you for the $3 super sticker. You are a handsome man, Dayla. Daniel Poon, thank you for the $2. Up the RA.
No. Nice one, Daniel.
Dave Daffler, thank you for the $2. Quiet. I'm still working on at KB Solution. Oh, for her supportive with your hands in the box. Very nice, Dave. Rochi, thank you for the £5. What? Why hate your forefathers rule Britannia?
And they say that the English are dumb.
Yeah, isn't it your language, you stupid cunt?
Yeah, retard.
What a fucking mess that is.
I can't read. Dave Daffler, thank you for another $2. How much for a push-down bra and poster? Ah, yes, we'll get in to PosterGate. I know everyone's waiting. This is your official home for PosterGate updates.
PosterGate, Day 70.
I can't believe it's been 10 weeks since the Pottstown massacre, but it has. Yeah, I don't know if we should really get into any clips of Cardiff on John, but it was pretty interesting just to see Cardiff and John finally talk to each other.
Can I just say something, right? If fucking Harvey Weinstein came on Stuttering John's podcast tomorrow, Stuttering John be going, well, you know, those chicks were probably asking for it. They seem to like you, you know, you made good movies.
He would change his tune.
He's such a fucking fake fat piece of shit that he likes whoever comes on. He hated Chrissy Mayer 3 days ago, but then 2 days ago, Chrissy Mayer came on his show for like 40 minutes, and he was like, hey, you got some good jokes and you're doing great. Can I see your tits? Like I fucking, oh my God. I want to put my fist up in AIDS anus and punch him. I don't even want to fight him. Away with you, John, away.
Would you go with Freddie Mercury's anus?
Who?
Give me AIDS. I want to butt fuck a guy tonight to get AIDS.
No problem, Chad. We will try and make that happen. Safety first. Thank you for the $1.99. You have to offer a Tukey poster. No problem. That. We will try.
Spell it right. Yeah.
There will be a Tukey. Spell it right, damn it. Send us another super chat with the correct spelling. No, you don't have to.
If you could get Tukey to reenact stills from Terminator 2 and sell those as posters, that would be hilarious.
Oh, that's fantastic. Stuttering John is here. I didn't say that, Uzi.
Uzi! You're two-faced!
Yes, you are.
He says I'm two-faced because I did this mad thing on a podcast. Are you ready for it? I interviewed another person.
Whoa.
You're a backstabber. What are you doing interview? And I'm a backstabber because I interviewed a guy who John is now wanting to do a show with.
Who was that?
Carl Hamburger Sauce or whatever his name is.
Wasn't the Stuttering John interview one that really catapulted you, Husey, because you were so fucked up on that interview? Is that,
Yeah, I had a really bad back injury at the time. It's a hilarious story. And I had to take this new medication because I'm so tough that the original medication wasn't working, because it's for pussies and I'm a man.
Sure.
And the pills kicked in directly as the interview started happening, and I was hallucinating, and apparently it sort of went viral-ish behind the scenes because I was the one that made Stuttering John look completely lucid.
Is that episode on your YouTube?
I'm pretty sure it is, honey child.
Okay, well then everyone will have to go to Hughesy's YouTube and check out that video if you haven't seen it. The video that made Hughesy. Yeah, well, if that's a real John, call in 973-440-9770 and give Hughesy a piece of your mind.
Yeah, go to your neighbor's house and ask if you can borrow the phone and call in.
I'm sure you have a working phone line, John, and we invite you to call in. But yes, let's move on to PosterGate.
I was trying to call in, but my rotary has beer on it.
Let's move on to PosterGate. It is day 70 of PosterGate,
day 70.
Exactly 10 weeks since the Pottstown massacre, and we have made some progress. Emails were sent out. People were offered, if they want, posters mailed to them physically, not signed, or you could just get a PDF that you could just put as your computer wallpaper. Hughesy, what are your thoughts on the whole PosterGate situation?
Well, I think that it's weird that that poster would be actually on for sale because it's a lot of Photoshops on the top of the Reservoir Dogs.
Well, we don't know if that's the exact poster. That's the one we used because it was the actual. I mean, I'm assuming that was going to be the poster, but I don't know.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, poster, I barely know her.
Whoa!
Thank you. The sex comment with the penises and things.
Sure.
But yeah, it is kind of crazy that it's taken this long. But who is in charge of this stuff?
Shuley
has taken 100% blame.
Well, maybe he's too busy paying dues.
That is possible. Aussie guy, what are your thoughts on PosterGate?
Yeah, well, I think you may have a clip or two that I've given you. I just find it funny. I've said before, surely any criticism he gets, he goes straight into defense mode, and they're just trolls trying to fuck with him, and it does have a little bit of a Stuttering John feel to it. So, yes, I want to do some Hypocrisy Police. Oh, I'm covered up by the chat, but I was waving my shirt. Yeah, surely is quite hypocritical when he gets questioned about this, and he's getting frustrated. And yeah, I think the clip you've got here is them saying how few people have complained about it, I think.
Yes, and Deadpool, thank you for the $9.99. Instead of wearing the strap, wouldn't it be easier to just take off Bedorable's bazongas? These are not the fake boobs. These are me. These are my pecs. My strong, developed pecs. Okay, yes, we do have a clip here. This was posted to Hack vs. Anonymous by Fractal Synth. We're big fans of everyone at Hack vs. Anonymous. Fractal Synth, we played their stuff before. We're just going to play a quick clip here.
We love the Hackverse.
Hey, there's Toogie.
What is the update with that poster issue? Because
The what?
The poster issue, because you haven't refunded the money, nor have you given anyone their posters. That's what everyone's claiming.
I'd be happy to address that, actually.
I'm swimming in it right now.
Well, I didn't ask Joe. I asked Shuli.
Yeah, but Julie doesn't know the answer, so I'll tell you. So we actually emailed the 200 and something VIP ticket holders from Pottstown and asked them how they would like to receive their poster, and exactly 15 people responded that they gave a shit and wanted their poster, and they will be getting them.
Which is exactly why you can't do it that way. Business contracts will never allow you to say, hey, let me have the money for the product, and I'll email you 60 days later, and if you want it, email us back.
And you're
eloquently put.
And you're 100% right in the sense that if we went into it going, we're going to rip these fuckers off for posters we're never going to make.
Oops.
That'll probably do anyway.
Yeah.
Surely goes on to say, it's the people that weren't at the show that were actually bitching. And this is where Surely can't wait to tell you that John ripped off his Patreons back in November. He always jumps to that and goes, you ran off and cost them a month, took a month's pay off of him. What was John's Patreon? $5 a month? He had about 130 odd. Surely at Pottstown, they're talking there was 200 odd people that owed these posters, and they're like, oh, it's people that weren't even there. Well, you weren't a John Patreon, Surely. Why do you keep bringing up John's Patreon? Like, big deal. Who was actually complaining about that other than about 3 or 4 people?
Good point.
And the funny thing as well, because I think we're going to get into the Surely suspension. I think you've got one other clip there, El Harible, that I sent you. I just thought this was interesting in related to their strike, their suspension. Someone emailed Surely, or maybe multiple people, about getting refunds because they're off for a week. And I just thought this was a very interesting reaction from Surely.
Yes, this was posted to Hackverse Anonymous by Cheap Side Mirrors. I don't know them. A new person.
This is how dumb some of the people out there are. We're off of YouTube for 1 week. You're not going to believe this. We're off of YouTube for 1 week.
Okay.
I get an email from a guy. He says, so you guys are out this entire week. I assume we'll be refunded for the month. I mean, are you fucking kidding me right now? How do you write the sentence, you're off for a week, pay me for the month, right? Like, what the fuck? Insanity.
And plus they're getting everything because once we go live again, we taped 2 shows already, right? And those.
Yeah, and even if you got nothing, we're back in a week. John left you motherfuckers for 8 months after he guaranteed
It's a troll, Surely. Yeah. Don't let it.
No, it's more than one guy. It's more than one person. Believe me. And it's insane that they even think like that.
The haters and the trolls.
What does John have to do with that? What does John leaving for 8 months have to do with you and your suspension and not giving your people what they're paying for? I love that he's got to go reach to John and go, John left everyone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Surely's a master at deflecting.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. I can completely understand his frustration with people because, like, it's a fucking poster. It's not like you went to, what do you call it, Woodstock. It was a show where Ray DeVito did 15 minutes.
5 minutes. Less than 5, I think.
Like, in 15 years' time, the Netflix aren't going to be calling you for the retrospective Pottstown documentary. Like, so it's just I would say to get over it, but at the same time, if people paid for it, you give them what they asked for. It's like when you hire a whore and he won't show his penis. What? Just a little bait and switch there. But yeah, you give them what they asked, what they paid for, and it will happen eventually.
That was 200 people with an extra $500. That's at least $100. That's mucho bucks that they're just running away with.
Mucho dinero. To me, the way they've tried to handle it is kind of the most funniest part of it. Like, when you realize that people were actually complaining, just go, all right, we'll refund $5 so you can have a YouTube membership for a month or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just get rid of it that way. But no, they've a PDF and all this shit. They need to be signed posters. That was what was promised. PosterGate will continue.
They do advertise and are very proud that they put no prep into their show. Yeah. So, I mean, this is a pretty good reflection of that.
Yes, and that's why you keep it here for your official PosterGate coverage. We are the only ones weekly updating you on PosterGate,
Day 70.
Again, guys, if you want to call in 973-440-9770 and give us your thoughts on everything that happened in the week. Did you go to Pottstown? Are you angry that you will not be getting your signed poster? Do you not care at all Who cares? I got a text message from someone who has a question for Husey. Ask Husey. This is Jason from Boston. Ask Husey if he paid John to interview him. Just curious.
No, I'm very happily can announce and confirm that I've never paid for a guest. Although I would if it was a good name guest. Like if Artie Lang said, give me a 500 doubloons or whatever he calls it, I would happily pay it.
El Horrible, we have a couple super chats to catch up
I
on.
was going to say, I'll read this one. Safety first. He's corrected his spelling of Tukey and piss off, Aussie.
There you go. My lost interest. Thank you for the $1.99. Where can I get a Husey poster?
Yeah, all you gotta do is donate $1,000 to the YouTube channel, and then I will get Joe Feeney to get right back to you.
There you go. Captain Kickass $1.99. BeDabbler is hypomammiferious. I'm assuming that has to deal with my tits. I mean my pecs. How dare you, Captain Kickass. Bill Lodi, thank you for the $2. Still haven't received my poster. Now, Bill, call in. Did you actually tell them that you wanted a physical poster and give them your address? That's a great question.
And Bill just gifted us 5 memberships. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you so much, Bill, for the gifted memberships. Call in, Bill, 973-440-9770. I would love to know if anyone did give Shuli Network their address for a physical poster and if you actually have received it yet.
And if anyone's moved in next door and installed cameras and shit.
Yes. If you have noticed new fake trees in your neighborhood that could be monitored, camera monitoring equipment, if you've seen guys in trucks at the middle of the night across the street installing camera equipment to specifically watch your house, please give us a call, 973-440-9770. Chuck Beck, thank you for the $5. I want to become a member, but I need a commitment that Tukey goes nowhere. He is the funniest thing since Chip Chipperson. Thank you, Chuck. Yes, Tukey is going nowhere. I have to really hope that Tukey never breaks, or I have to find some kind of seamstress, because I think the guy who created Tukey is not creating puppets anymore, which is kind of sad. But
yeah, and Chuck, we have a new show with Tukey that we're going to be working on called Tukey Soup.
Which will be another show that I don't get invited on. The Chip Chipperson, of course, was so funny that when it ended, nobody noticed for months.
El Horrible, did you want to talk about Tukey? Oh, we got to wait a second. El Horrible is working on something. But yes, we have a new show. We're going to get away from the stream sniping of Chad. And the stream sniping is kind of grown tiresome. And yeah.
I'm glad. I hate stream sniping because you start listening. Like if the people aren't talking that much, you start listening to what's going on the stream that's being sniped. And then the people on the stream start talking. You're like, shut the fuck up. I'm listening to this. And then you kind of get used to that, and you go back and forth. I fucking hate it.
It was fun for a little while, but it's definitely ran its course.
Yeah, but I think that's really the case with a lot of this Dabbleverse stuff, where I think it's kind of like, you know, when Kiss had the big reunion, and you think, holy fuck, it's Kiss, they're back. And then they bring out some new stuff, and you go, this is the worst shit Kiss has ever done, ever. And that's what I think what's happened with the Dabbleverse. It's gone on. It was great. It tapered off. It came back with a big buzz, and now immediately it's like it's done. It's done. And really, it's not even funny. It's way more like serious. Like people are threatening each other instead of hilarious roasts, right, New Zealander?
It has got a little bit ridiculous, but with that said, you know, Stuttering John being gone, you know, it created a lot of new channels. There's a lot more characters in our world, and at this point we don't really even need John to be around. I do enjoy him being back though.
Yeah, I was watching that thing that he did. What's the bitch that does the Kermit and Friends show?
Lisa Giordano.
Lisa Giordano,
Yeah, I was listening to that bit on the WATP, and that wasn't even like funny to roast. Like that was just like creepy fucking like. It's like, again, going back to our hero, Lord and Savior Harvey Weinstein. It's like him saying We should have a meeting to talk about your project. Don't tell anybody and start drinking now. And it just seemed like Stuttering John was setting her up for a forced gropage.
Yeah, he's pretty blatant. Like the whole, hey, if we were dating, I'd want to fuck you all the time. It's like, yeah, obviously. I think we all probably would.
If you were my girlfriend, I'd let you suck my dick every day. Aren't I a great guy, Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, she's a scumbag though. Oh, we got a caller, but do we have El Horrible back?
Yes, sorry.
He's very attractive.
Something happened and my board like fried for a second. And if anyone was trying to call in again. Caller, you're on the air with El Horrible. Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, it's Bill.
Hey, Bill. What's happening, dude?
No, you told me to call in, so I'm calling in.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we'll have something to say, retard.
Well, did you tell Shuli, did you send an email back to Shuli that you wanted a physical poster and send them your address?
Yes, sir, I did.
And you have not received it. When did you send that email?
No. Dude, I'm looking and like I got to refresh from like the last 6 months. It's been a while. It's been a long while.
It can't be 6 months. They just sent the email.
Yeah, it was like less than a month ago. Yeah.
No. Like on air. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So
but it's definitely been like a month.
Yeah, it would probably be close to about a month.
Oh, here, hold on. July 8th.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
maybe
less
not
than
quite a month.
And did Bill respond to that email?
I did.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he wanted a physical thing, and you sent them your address and everything.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that is not great customer service, Shuli. It's been almost a month since the people who did pay this extra $5, and they still got it.
Where are you planning to hang your poster?
I was gonna hang myself with the poster.
Isn't it true that you bought that for your child's birthday? That was 3 months ago, and you really wanted to surprise your child, and your child has not been able to cope with the...
My disabled child, yeah. My disabled child, all they wanted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That would have gotten him out of
Stop it, Husey.
That poster would have gotten him out of the wheelchair, but yeah,
he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, now they're a paraplegic. I mean, the poster could have saved their life, but
that's horrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Horrible.
El Horrible. Thank you,
You're
Bill.
welcome.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great day.
Horrible to hear.
There's a couple super chats, El Horrible.
Brother Ted, thank you for the $4.99. Do the Husey and El Horrible posters come in both clothed and unclothed versions?
Ooh.
No, they don't. Because everyone is going to make fun of my body image. Safety first, $1.99. That kiss analogy was even worse than the last one.
He's not a fan of Husey.
I promise you, Husey can top it as the show goes on. He can definitely do a worse analogy.
I can put the anal in analogy.
All right, let's take this call, and then I'll read that other super chat.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hey, what's up, brothers? By the way,
Hey,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
Husey's best friend, Jake Hudson. Jake, how are you? I hear you have a birthday coming up.
by the way, hey, by the way, Husey, you actually admitted that you worked for Keeping It 100, and you were saying that you don't work for them, and you admitted to it.
What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot?
By the way,
It's written on my Twitter profile, you dumb cunt. See you, Jake.
You're also the one that you think that I'm a fucking pedophile. You've been listening to Aaron Imholt again.
Hey, I know that name.
What?
Aaron Imholt is
He told me about this strap.
Aaron Imholt.
Hey, Jake, how much of your own shit have you eaten today? Was it a good batch?
Can you be a pedophile if your brain age is the same as your victim?
Go drink some of that shit beer you drink, you fucking alcoholic bitch.
It's water, and you eat your own shit on camera.
By the way,
are you?
Husey, I got to say, I try to help Jake out. You know, he's being kind of rude to you today, but I think at the end of the day, he wants to be your friend. He can't understand why you don't like him.
No thanks.
What
It's
do
like,
you?
It's like the girl you have a crush on. You got to be mean to her to make her like you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
How do you address the allegations that you drink shit beer?
Yeah, well, I don't drink shit beer, but he literally eats shit. I've seen it on the Shuley show.
What?
So yeah, he had shit and blood on his hand.
I don't believe it.
And he put it in his mouth, and it was
What?
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, they paid. Shuley paid. Jake explained that he had a hemorrhoid, and I believe it was producer Joe had noticed that Jake's finger was pretty dirty and asked to see his finger. And upon further investigation of Jake's finger, there was shit and blood all over it. And then they paid Jake to put that finger into his mouth.
I've never heard any of this, and I think you guys are lying.
That is the strength of old Phil over there, because you know how the Shuley Network loves dirty fingers and fingernails and snot and saliva. So yeah, he's got a keen eye for that stuff.
Yeah, and he did it, and what's his name? Levy almost vomited when he did it, and it was just, it's like, so he takes every show to a screeching halt. Like, what the fuck sort of stupid things like, hey, you said you don't work for fucking Kingdom 100? Is it, when the fuck would I say that, you idiot?
Imagine Hughesy's busting on someone for bringing a
What's
show to a
up?
screeching halt.
Actually, he's right about the bloody finger.
No, Jake.
And it was.
All right, see you, Jake.
It was $100.
Wait, you got $100 for that? That seems pretty worth it.
Okay, good, because I was worried you did it for free, because that would have been embarrassing.
Hey, El Horrible, I'm sorry about my last call in. And like,
I accept your apology.
By the way, Michael Gavin Ali is better than this guy. He's better than Hughes.
How dare you? That's where you cross the line, Jake. Jake, how old are you going to be next week?
30. And by the way, OJ.
Jesus.
By the way,
how did you live this long?
By the way, OJ is my
50?
producer.
OJ is going to be your producer? I'm going to have a talk with OJ.
No, I am not Jake's producer, but I am just his
All
buddy,
right, you can
helping
go.
him out. I am
Goodbye,
helping out
OJ.
Jake.
Yeah, he's going to produce your birthday?
He's on his way to your house, Jake. He's been relieved of his duties here on BeDabblin Live. No cross producing. All right, Jake is gone. Daylaw, thank you for the $2.
Two good calls.
Make sure to go on the creep off and vote Carl.
In all seriousness, too, with Jake, Jake was not supposed to live this long. The doctors told him.
In all seriousness.
But I need to work on my sniper work more often,
Right.
Well, yeah, if he keeps eating his own shit, he's not going to live very long.
Yeah, I don't think eating shit's good for, your metabolism.
Wait, I want to get back to that, but we're going to take this call. Caller, you're on the air with El
Hi,
Horrible.
calling to speak to the great El Horrible.
Yes, you're on the line. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Yeah, I have a couple points. But first, I have this playing on the flat screen TV. I was in the other room, and I heard Husey say, "What are you fucking talking about, you stupid cunt?" And I turned around and thought, "Oh, someone's talking about me."
Oh.
But I had a couple of quick points to make. One, I like John angry. This coddling of him by the likes of Alex Stein and Chrissy Mayer is not what anyone wants, and it should stop.
Yeah.
And John is best when he's angry. Two, I think John's mom bought the house in Florida. Otherwise, why would John be saying he's taking the next level California teacher's exam? This needs further investigation. And three, you know how they say that liars eventually can't keep track of all the lies? I think John forgot that he told Royce that Mensa membership was a joke, but then because he doubled back down on the Mensa thing, lying about Mensa while declaring Dabblers Anonymous full of lies, while wearing a Hypocrisy Police t-shirt. And it seems to me that these guests should be mentioning that.
You're a fantastic caller. Who are you?
So I go by Brother Ted. I've given a couple super chats already on the
thanks. Thank you, Brother Ted.
And I also met you, by the way, at the DabbleCon El Replay.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, Brother Ted, just while you're on the air, seeing as we're asking all callers, how much of your shit have you eaten today?
I'm under my average so far. I have more shit to eat, I think, later.
It could make you live longer. We're learning that today.
That's right. And on a separate note, El Horrible, I'd like to talk to you offline about monetizing content. I have a streaming platform that does a la carte monetization. Is there a way that we can talk about that offline?
Oh yeah. You can text me at the number below or send me an email. But yeah, or text me and we'll set up a call or something. I remember you. You gave me the card, right? Was that?
I believe I must have. Yeah, I think probably. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still have that card somewhere. Yeah. No, we can talk. And thanks for calling in, man. You made some good points.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Have a good one.
I can't believe though that Jake would eat his own shit and think that he would outsmart me talking about a job that I've literally advertised on my Twitter profile.
Well, I mean, everyone's talking about maybe you should eat your shit because now that's all we're talking about with Jake Hudson, and maybe
I'll
that's
do
all
it.
anyone will talk about with you. Now, what Bill Loney, thank you for the $2. Husey is like Coke. He makes everything better. Yes, I am a Coke fan as opposed to Pepsi.
Yes,
I agree. Why was Jake not supposed to live this long? I mean, besides the obvious, I guess.
I never got that answer. I guess I'll investigate that. But you know, Jake's got a tough life. He's lost both of his parents. He's got some problems. So if anybody's around on Friday, come find Jake Hudson's channel, Husden, on YouTube. We're gonna be going like 8 hours for his birthday and all that fun stuff.
How old are you gonna be? How old are you gonna be, Jake?
30.
Whoa.
But hey,
Now you're
Husey, I got a question for you.
I'm not here.
Hey, Husey, you said you've not had Goldie, but I've seen streams where you had Goldilocks on your show. You had Vince Russo on your show.
He got you.
I've never live streamed and I've never interviewed Goldie.
I saw you on one of the streams with Goldie.
You haven't?
Goldie.
She's a singer and the former
Goldilocks.
TNA backstage person.
It must have been
TNA back in the day.
It must have been some other Asian guy. It wasn't me.
All right, I'm sorry, Husey. Because here's the thing. Because I see you around. I've seen you interview. I saw you interview Vince Russo before.
Yeah, he saw it. We
I
all
saw
saw it.
you.
What say you?
You also had the Star Faker Kenny Bolin on your show.
Yeah.
He said something in that interview that I had to legally edit out. Should I mention it now?
Yes.
He said that he eats his own shit.
No, he actually said he threatened Jim Cornette in your interview. By the way.
Yeah, no, but
Jim Cornette threatened
Kenny Bolin sort of accidentally or maybe misspoke when he mentioned that he was attracted to young Asian girls. And I thought,
Yeah.
Anything else, Jake?
Can I
this is all riveting.
Husey, the guy is a fake. The guy's a pedophile himself. I'll give you a channel. Go to on Facebook. Go to Exposing the Star Faker YouTube. Oh, not YouTube page. Exposing the Star Faker Facebook page.
All right.
I'll even send you everything we got on this motherfucker. By the way, stop, Kenny. The Star
No,
Faker,
he's talking about
Faker
Kenny
Bolin.
Bolin. Kenny Bolin. He's in the wrestling world.
No, what the fuck we're talking about? Thank you, Jake. Happy birthday.
He's good for that. All right, talk to you later.
All
Love you, brother.
Love you. Wash your hands.
By the way, I seen the picture of OJ sucking on your tit. Be horrible.
What? What? You seen the picture of OJ sucking on Bedorable's tit? That's what you want to say. Rochi, thank you for the 5 pounds. Husey is an acquired taste. Example, shit on a finger. Did I spell that right? Smiley face. Yes, you spelled it perfectly.
You know, I'm going to say there's a great video of the time when Bedorable was online or on the air with Ray DeVito, the blood shark.
Yes.
And it's really uncomfortable because Ray is looking to be adorable the way he should be with Ari Jane or whatever her fucking name is.
Yes, you're 100% right, and we played the clip before on here. Yeah, he is mesmerized by Bedorable's fake tits, and you can just tell Ray wants. So if anyone is looking for something to buy Ray for Christmas or his birthday, they're $80 on Amazon. They're fake tits. Ray, they're extremely hot. I mean, you can't wear them for more than like an hour. That's why you guys don't see Bedorable that much. It literally overheats me, or her. And yeah, if anyone wants to get Ray something that he was very infatuated with Bedorable, I will give you that. And what better way to transition? Hey.
You talk about my kids
into a Ray segment. Last night, I don't know if anyone caught Ray, but Ray was on live streaming and he had Drunk on Cringe as his guest, who is becoming another international dabbler who is making his appearance known. We played his videos. I enjoy his work. What do you guys think about Drunk on Cringe besides saying Heil?
Yeah,
no, he's good. He does good work.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of his. He does the best thumbnails on the planet.
Yes,
I have no idea how the fuck he does that.
It's AI stuff.
I don't know how to use any of that. I've got a with a DS on the end of it.
Oh, talk to him. AIDS. Talk to him or talk to Cardiff.
Give me AIDS. I want to butt fuck a guy tonight to get AIDS.
But yeah, Cardiff can help you out with AI stuff or Drunk on Cringe.
You know, I'll never understand how to do it. But yeah, no, I think Drunk on Cringe's channel is excellent because the problem is there's a lot of podcasts these days where everybody's live streaming and they're all like 2 hours and 3 hours long, and I can't watch that. So Drunk on Cringe is keeping me up to date on the it's the live wire to Monday Night Raw. That's right. Yo, remember the 90s.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It is the live wire to Monday Night Raw.
Dave Daffler, thank you for the 5 more gifted memberships.
Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Dave Daffler. And if you have not been gifted a membership, click on that little icon of P the Bird up there with the little box that says 5, and you can click the thing that says allow gifts, and you may be a lucky recipient of a membership.
We have a couple super chats.
Rochi, we read that one.
We did?
Yeah. That was the one where he asked if he spelled shit right by putting a picture. Richard McCormick, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Coke is fun. Ice cube stuck in nose, not fun. Yes, absolutely.
That is good.
Yeah, so Ray was on last night. It wasn't a particularly eventful stream, but I was watching it with my mom, and she was just commenting. She thinks Ray is the most ridiculous character in this whole entire universe.
Yeah, but I have to say that I think that Ray genuinely has the greatest podcast in the world right now.
What?
Because I think it's by far the best because you have no fucking idea what's going to happen ever. Like,
I don't think he does.
Yeah, exactly. Is he going to knock the computer over? Is one of his testicles going to fall out of his shorts again? Is some random guy with no shirt on going to run through the door in the background, tell him to keep the noise down?
Yeah.
You only find out if you tune in to the next episode of Rock Bottom.
Exactly.
And the best thing is that Ray looks like an Adam Carolla character, but he's actually real. Ray's real, and he's out there right now and probably eating his own shit.
Yes, he does look like a cartoon character, Ray. That was one of the comments my mom made. She also thinks Ray looks very good for his age. But then when Drunk on Cringe came on, she was swooning over Drunk on Cringe. She finds his accent very sexy, and thinks he's a very good looking guy. So I don't know how to feel about that. But congratulations, Drunk on Cringe. My mom has a crush on you.
That's a fun conversation for your mum to tell you about how she's getting a wide cunt right in front of you watching the television.
How dare you?
Forgive me.
How dare you? Speaking of wide cunts, what did you want to say, Ozzy?
Well done. I had nothing to say, so
I thought you were
better
done.
because you.
Yeah, as usual. Yeah, fucking New Zealand piece of shit.
I find it hard sometimes with Husey. He's just rolling, you know.
Oh, I was before recording.
Vince, stop doxing me. How dare you?
Jeez.
No, keep doing it, please. That's Tukey's lawyer, Vince, the evil attorney.
Daffler has a good question. Is Mike Morse around today?
No. Mike Morse is not. I was having an issue with his camera. Well, I mean, I guess I could. Hey, Mike Morse, are you around today? There he is. There's Mike Morse. Thank you for your input, Mike Morse.
Hey, I guess
Mike
you could
Morse
say.
has a moustache.
Yeah, and I guess you could say that Mike looked like he had a lot on his plate. Going viral.
Yeah, Mike thought that was a funny joke. I have to change his name to Mike MIC Morris because I think we might be struck with a likeness lawsuit or cease and desist.
And he is a silent Mike, like Stuttering John.
Yeah, no need for a Mike Morse.
That's right. So what else? So last night, Ray, it was just him and Drunk on Cringe, and then Dirty Dalish came on. But yeah, you're right. You don't know what to expect with Ray's show because Ray doesn't know what to expect with the show because he's inviting people 5 minutes before the show starts. Now, I did hear a rumor that someone from the Ski Mask group, Cabana Boy or something, is that Ski Mask's brother?
I believe so.
Cabana King, the large penis hairy guy.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just getting into the whole Ski Mask world. I find it fascinating. They're a very fascinating group of guys. I knew Stevie Lou from back in the Compound days. He's becoming a quick friend of the show, and I'm really enjoying.
Stevie Lou, looking for you.
And I'm
looking
really
like a bag of shit now.
And I am really enjoying.
By the way,
stuff.
Stevie Lou, looking for you, looking like a bag of shit now.
I like all Ski Mask's recent drunken escapades and walking around naked. I don't know. They entertain me. I find them fascinating. I heard that his brother, Cabana Kid, sent a picture of his penis to Ari Jane. Is that true?
It wouldn't shock me because from what I understand is that the Cabana King has a dick like the Pink Panther's tail.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, so I'm sure
I would like to see this photo. Please send it to @BeDabblerShow@gmail.
Yeah, I heard you'd like to sit on it too.
I just want to see. I like seeing what other people are, hiding in their pants amongst the rest of us. If we weren't all wearing clothes, all of our dicks would be flopping out. So why not show a picture if you have this beautiful specimen?
So you're saying it's long and slender. Is that
and pink?
Yeah, with no opening at the end. It's in
waves around.
Yeah.
Waves around behind him.
Also, I think it was on yesterday's MLC. Ski Mask challenged Ray DeVito to a fight in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. Yes. And now is Ray going to Atlantic City? Because I thought Ray said that he had a very lucrative gig that weekend.
Apparently, Ray was caught out lying about the gig, so he now is going to go to Atlantic City. But I think they've agreed on an arm wrestle instead of a fight.
I will leg wrestle any motherfucker.
What about Quadfather from BYB?
Yes, especially him. I will fuck him up. This is an official challenge to the Quadfather leg wrestling challenge.
Yeah. And by the way, while we're making challenges, that Lila Hart bitch, I'll fight her on any undercard.
Yes, she's the one with that something about Mary disease, right? What? When the guy was walking on his hands.
A shallow Hal. It's almost like you don't. It's almost like you don't understand cinema.
It's almost like I don't watch movies. Yes, you're right. Shallow Hal. What is that? Spina bifida, right? Doesn't she have that thing?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. Whoa! Oh! All of a sudden, Hughesy's all offended by offensive jokes or something. How dare you?
No, he's offended by bad jokes.
Yeah. 3 black guys walk into a bar.
Mojo Buffalo, thank you, the $4.99. The Dabbleverse was great before everyone started taking themselves so seriously. Even my beloved Ray. Help us, Tukey. You're our only hope. Yes, everyone is taking themselves seriously, including Tukey, who you can now get a cameo from, which is ridiculous. It was all just a joke because Steel Toe was telling everyone that they got the invite to cameo, and then Melton proved that it was so easy to get accepted. Tukey put in an application. Cardiff put in an application. Bill Loney is on cameo.
Bill got a request to get a cameo of his feet. I don't know if he did it or not.
Ooh.
Yes.
Tukey will definitely do feet cameos if you want pictures of Tukey's disgusting feet. I guess I'll paint my feet green.
Or you could paint your toenails like Gino Bisconte just did. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yes, I did hear that he's painting his toenails. Aussie guy, what were you saying?
I was gonna say I'm thinking about signing up for Cameo, but putting my price point at like $100 because I don't really want to do it. So you know, if you're willing to pay $100, sure, you know, and so
yeah, exactly.
Opportunity, yeah.
Why not? Yes, I did hear that Gino is now painting his toenails for some reason.
Jumping rope and painting his toenails. He's a manly man.
Did Gino have a lot of relationships before this one with the girl, the OnlyFans comedian girl thing?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Because I don't think he ever really talked about it. So he just might really be into having a chick and he doesn't want to lose her. So he's going to do whatever he needs. Oh, you want me to paint my toenails? No problem. You want me to jump rope on camera? No problem. You want me to live stream for 12 people? No problem. I don't know. He might be under the spell of a lady. Omega Wabo. What the fuck did Ozzy say? I just heard. You're right. These guys speak incredibly funny, and that's the only reason we have them on the show, so we can make fun of the way they talk. Dave Daffler, thank you for the $2. The power of Husey compels you.
I think he probably wanted it with the voice mod.
Oh yeah, hold on.
The power of Husey compels you. The power of Husey compels you.
Thank you, Dave Daffler. But yeah, Ray is still stupid, and my mom is taking life to this whole thing. She's out there watching. She does. I don't know how. I don't even know what her account is. So don't ask me. But she's out there watching. Her favorite is Melton. She thinks Melton is extremely talented. And
I heard
Why is it making gurgling sounds?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it was just an opportunity to play that.
I was going to say, I heard she's melting between the legs when rock bottom's on.
How dare you? That's my mother.
While I was reading the Bible there, a quick Bible break, did you, either of you see Ray's appearance on BYB with Gino?
Yes, I caught part of it.
I did not see it.
That was kind of awkward, and I don't know if it veers on unfair, but it was actually quite brilliant TV viewing, I've got to say.
Now, is there a clip somewhere that I could find, like maybe on Hackverse? Did someone put something up, or
if you go, what do you call the Gum Fridays page?
Oh, on their YouTube?
Yeah.
Do they have just like a clip?
Yeah, it's something called like Ray lies about Gino, doesn't know he's waiting or something like that. But it was
Gino charms another guest. No.
I'm gonna say I don't think Ray. I don't think Ray lies personally. I think Ray believes what he says. He's just too dumb to realize it's wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he was wrong in that situation. I watched that episode and I just felt like the typical Ray pile-on was going on. I thought he was actually making sense, and I know that's hard to believe, but I stood with Ray in that whole debacle.
Is it this 30-minute clip? Ray lies on BYB podcast. Has no idea.
Probably.
Yes, but it's
in
quick
the beginning?
into the game.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I didn't know the whole thing. I actually like One by Two. I didn't know that they actually dox. Like, what is this for people like doing? Like, all right, you want to make jokes at my expense? Go ahead. But like, trying to fuck with the Comedy Cellar on top of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's weird how people like.
So I don't know if everyone knows, but there was a collected effort to send mail, but not just mail, but large items to the Comedy Store in care of Ray DeVito, which I thought was hilarious. And if anyone else wants to play the same game with Chad, I'm totally down. But yeah, so that's what he's talking about here. Because at first Ray was like, "Oh, that'd be great, because then the Comedy Store will like know my name and they'll know people are thinking about me." But then when the reality of people sending gym equipment and park benches,
I'm not a fan of that. I'm sorry. I know you just said you think that's hilarious, but I mean, if that could cost at the end of the day, that may cost Ray some money a gig at that, even though he's not making a lot of money. I mean, I don't know. I don't think.
But no, but what I will say, Ray set himself up for it because Ray told somebody to send baseball cards or something to that club. And so he said that on a podcast. And so then people went, "Oh, you want shit sent there? All right, this is what we're going to do." Yeah, that's why I think it's funny, is because Ray set himself up for it.
Does Ray really deserve that kind of trolling, though? Like, is he really that bad of a guy? I love a good troll, but I mean, come on.
Yes.
You're right.
I'm totally with OJ there for the first time ever and the last time. In that, I think there is like, everybody loves making fun of each other, but I think that with Ray, sometimes it goes a little too far, and people are like, there was times when Ray used to go on MLC, and the whole episode would be like 2 or 3 hours of Brennan just literally yelling at Ray, and Ray just sitting there taking it for money, and it was pretty rough. I was going to do an analogy, but I feel paranoid now.
Yes, the idea of it is very funny, but the actual going through with it and sending stuff is pretty fucked up.
So, and I agree with you, El Horrible. If you guys are gonna troll, if you guys want to troll someone, direct it towards Chad. He's someone that actually deserves it.
Sure.
Yeah, and needs free food.
Yes, that's true. You can be contributing to Chad's well-being if you send him 1 ton of grain oatmeal. Dave Daffler, $2. The power of Ray's stupidity amazes me.
The power of Ray's stupidity amazes me. The power of Ray's stupidity amazes me.
I like this new bit.
By the way, I'm going to reiterate, Chad showing porn on your channel was hilarious to me.
Yes,
I
and we will we'll end with that.
And I just have to say that if you need to fart or break wind or burp, please do it into that microphone filter.
Yes. Oh, okay. I will.
It's like no boundary. It's like no boundaries. Like, let's fuck up. Let's get to like Chad trying to get people's wives fired and shit. It's like, come on, man. What? Just fucking, Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast. He's not out there doxing people. He's just being entertaining and funny. Just fucking be funny. Like, it's not two bears, one cave. They're not out there fucking like, we got to get this guy. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
You can say it, right? It's gay, bro. The shit's gay as fuck. Like,
yeah, it's dumb as fuck. I'm gonna try to be politically correct. I don't want to get myself canceled.
Oh, geez.
I'll say it's a Piazza move.
Yeah. All right. So we got this clip here.
Like Piazza card? No, he had a thing for. I don't know if he's being serious. Well, first of all, fucking that dude in the headband that's on Compound Media.
I watch every number of people that texted me, but yeah, I got a bunch of texts that day, and it's just annoying. Like, why are you doing that shit? You get what I'm saying?
See,
and then the worst thing about it is that.
What's that?
I'm just gonna say, one of the things that's kind of hilarious is that when Gino comes on, Ray doesn't catch on to the fact that it's actually Gino. I think he thinks that they're playing a video.
Okay. All right. And it's about to happen here, right?
Yeah.
They clipped it and tweeted it on top of it. Don't replay it.
It's Jim Stansel.
Yeah, don't replay him giving up my phone number.
It does not play. I listened to it today. I went and found the clip, and they actually have gotten rid of any number.
That's the voice of the Quad Father, who El Horrible challenges to a leg wrestling match.
Yeah.
Not in Atlantic City, but at some point. We will meet, and we will leg wrestle, and I will take you.
Get a power engine hooked to your wheelchair.
Yeah. I wanna jump in and challenge him to a thumb war too.
Yeah, but he could use his thumbs. He might beat you.
I don't think he can.
Go for the legs.
Well, he won't be able to use his fucking thumbs when I'm done with him.
This, you won't hear anything.
Well, that's 3 zeros right there.
Oh well, then
That's
that's
a
cool. Then that's a cool thing on Gino's part to remove that.
Of the rest of it, then you just.
Well, that's cool. Then that they did take that out. So all right, that's tell Gino if any of you talk to him that I appreciate.
This
that.
is it here.
Yeah.
No problem. It's a bridge. It's a bridge.
Don't ever tell me you appreciate something I do again. You fucking victim fucking hack.
Jesus. All right, man. This is all right. This is not gonna. All right, man.
You can take it, Ray.
Jesus.
It's like the retarded Brady Bunch.
Yeah, otherwise known as the Brady Bunch.
There you go.
Why would you not?
Right now. You can talk all you want, but you just saw it. No one gave out your number.
I like how they're moving Gino's block to get it closer to Ray. Like
and look at Bobby P. He's the happiest Nazi in the world.
I gave out your number. You cried like a cunt to Keanu. Don't ever fucking call her again. No one fucking likes you.
She contacted me, fucking Gino. She contacted me. She contacted me. I did not contact her.
Keanu is watching this right now. So you're going to say, Keanu, you called her half crying. Keanu, this is your buddy. You called her half crying.
Who contacted who? Ask her who contacted who, buddy.
She did contact him through text message. It turned out, you find out later in the show that Ray was not lying. She reached out to Ray and he called her back.
Interesting. So what are they exactly fighting? I'm not.
It was all about Ray giving out phone numbers and whose phone numbers he gave out, and they claimed that he gave out her number and Gino's number, or Gino's brother's number, and Ray says no, he didn't, and it's just stupid.
That's it. It's about giving out.
That's pretty much all of it.
Why did Ray give out her phone number?
Kevin Brennan, well, he didn't, but Kevin Brennan, there was a bit where he made Ray give out Gino's number to a few people, and I don't know the whole story. It's all just ridiculous.
Can I tell you another funny Ray thing? He was mentioning on his show about how hot he finds Lena Dunham.
Yes, yes, I saw that, but he wasn't. Yeah,
but he actually meant Leah Remini.
Right, and he was going off about how sexy Leah Dunham is. Yeah,
she's so hot and beautiful face.
She's hot. She's yeah. Oh man, I'd love to go out with her. Yeah.
She makes great stuff. She's beautiful.
I was like, what are you talking about?
She's got big, adorable tits.
I find Gino's vitriol towards Ray a bit gross. Like it's way over the top. You know, like quit comedy and all this shit. Like, get over it, Gino. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is weird, and I've noticed that the Gino's hairband has gone into the Axl Rose stage these days.
Yes,
where it's like it's going back further and further, where it's almost gone from a bandana to a headscarf.
He should put some hair on the top of the bandana, and then it'll look, have some blue on the sides, but have some squirrely
like Kane in his mask.
Yes, how the hair was attached to his mask. Dave Daffler, thank you for the $2.
The power of Chad does nothing. The power of Chad does nothing. The power of Chad does nothing.
Bill Loney, thank you for the $2. Zip ties can stop a pallet jack. Might work on quad. Don't give away my secrets. Nola Steve, thank you for the $4.99.
Say something. Super chat again and say something.
Yeah,
you don't have to super chat if he writes again. I feel like people but I don't know how you could send.
If he does, you got to send that money to me.
Doesn't Quadfather look like Ming the Merciless?
Oh, he kind of does. You're right.
He kind of does.
He's the most evil paraplegic in the world.
Was he in an accident or was he born that like?
Yeah, he I think he was trying to jump into a pool and had.
Shallow end. Oh,
are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Is that Jack Black film?
Tiff, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you. What Jack Black film?
Well, he said shallow end, and I was just
yeah.
Jesus. I like that other one. There's Spina Bifida about Mary.
There's Spina Bifida about Mary. I really thought that was there's something about Mary. That's horrible. When how old was he? I guess we
yesterday.
No.
But when he's gonna live stream, he's gonna stick to his commitments.
Oh man, that's horrible. Oh, now I want to talk to him and find out.
Yeah, we should get him on one of these days.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
But the thing is, he's got a hilarious story about it. That's the thing that makes it even like the guy's so funny that he can make a genuine fear be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because that is horrifying. Who's the Super Mario guy on top? Jason Bardo X. He looks like he's.
He's a beloved chatter.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's in our chat a lot. He's in a lot of the chats.
Oh, thank you, Jason Bardo. For some reason, it looks like you're wearing blue with red and then a red hat. It just kind of looked like Super Mario. But yeah, I don't know who all the players are on BYOB or BYB. Sorry, BYOB.
And just to piss Quadfather off, if he sees this anymore, you should make some clips.
Well, I gotta point out at the bottom left-hand corner is our good friend Bobby Nick, and I believe it was Husey that compared him to the Mike Morse of their show. He doesn't really talk too much, but when he does, he can talk. Was that you, Husey, last night?
I think that might have been Ski Mask.
Okay.
I'm glad he can talk if he's going on a podcast.
Should I keep playing? Do they just keep fighting, or is that a good place to stop?
It's pretty well. Ray storms off soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ray
okay.
Ray leaves, then it's just Gino. Then Gino leaves. Ray comes back. It's pretty long, but it's worth the watch. I mean, not today, not for our show. I think it's a little long, but
You got a sec?
Let me see if he runs.
If I have Keanu's number. Hold on.
Ray is obviously.
And
Ray is visibly pissed.
No, Gino saw you were going to be on and just asked.
No, Ray.
Let's keep it. Let's do.
Everyone shut up for
good.
1 sec, please. Keanu.
Just tell him to send me the link.
Oh my God! Can you send Keanu the link? Because Ray.
Yeah, we
Ray
need more
again,
people.
You have no fucking respect for my girlfriend. You just insulted her. You said she called.
All right, I don't want to do this, man. I'm not. Yeah, man. If he's gonna be fucking talking at me, this is.
We'll be cool. We'll be cool.
Yeah, I don't want to.
We'll figure it out.
I want to. Yeah. There's none of it. Wait a minute. He gave out my number. Thank you for taking it out, but you gave out my number. You gave out my number. No, it was in there. It was in there. You gave out my number, and somehow you're the fucking victim. How the fuck does that work? You do the math on that. You do the math on that. You gave out my number, and now you're the fucking victim.
So fucking done, Ray.
Ray's hard.
Ray.
Ray is. I stand with Ray there.
Yeah. I do think that there is. I'm not saying that the BYB were picking on Ray, but I do think that there is a unfairness to some of the criticism he gets, and some of it's due. It does pay.
A lot of it is, but there, you gotta give him credit when credit's due. I do believe, if just my perspective, I thought Ray came out on top on that. I know a lot of people are saying that he was lying and this and that, but I thought Ray was right.
Blinky Jedi, thank you for the $1.99. Vince takes Chinese HGH and low grade testosterone. Thank you for your weekly. Yes, thank you for your weekly super chat, Blinky Jedi, of Tuki's lawyer, the evil or attorney, Vince, the evil lawyer. Bill Loney, $2. I asked Quadfather about it when I was on BYB. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll get that clip next week. I didn't know that's how he became paralyzed. That's horrible. That is
better yet. I like the idea of getting him onto the show and just talking to him about it.
Definitely. Well, maybe next week.
He's a really funny guy as long as you don't ask him about black people.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'm writing that down.
I just want to say I'm glad Blinky Jedi super chatted.
Black people.
I listened to the Blind Mind Project with Richard Ojeda today, and when you hear the story of how he got smashed in the head with a pipe and brass knuckles, you kind of feel a little bit guilty about the Blinky Jedi name. It's a pretty horrific story.
Yeah, I assume there was something to the blinking and his service. I assume they were somehow connected, and I don't think it's very fair of people to make fun of Army Major for that. He did serve for our country and all that kind of stuff. And the same thing with Ray. Not that Ray served for our country, but I'm kind of with you, Husey. I'm all for making fun of Ray's live streams because that's what Ray puts out to us. But as far as a comedian and people goof on Ray for his comedy, I would say Ray is far more a comedian than a lot of the guys in this universe. I mean, he is always doing shows. Now, they're not the biggest shows, but he is always out there. I mean, Chad's out there like twice a month, if that. Kevin Brennan doesn't do anything anymore. I don't know if Bob Levy does, but yeah, I would say that out of everyone, Ray is one that I would actually still call, a working comedian.
He really is. And if you follow him on Twitter and social media, he writes one-liner jokes all the time.
Yeah.
So like personally, I would keep that in my act, but instead of giving it away for free. But Ray is a funny guy, and I think it's insane that he hasn't met up with Ari Jane and banged her like a snare drum at a heavy metal show.
I don't think he wants to. I don't think he has any interest. I think Ray almost just wants to say he has a girlfriend so everyone would shut up. And that's almost
He's
like
asexual for sure.
Yeah, I think he's the new Fez Whatley. Just Fez Whatley was way more charismatic and interesting. But
I don't know. I mean, he wanted the 8 Doorables box.
Yes,
Maybe.
but he knew underneath that there was weenies in that box.
Oh, maybe he's a Jim Norton.
I think he's asexual, and I think the whole Ari thing is him trying to just shut everyone up about what we're doing now and talking about whether he's gay or asexual or.
Did you know that Ray? I can't remember which show he said this on. It may have been MLC. He used to date Ari Jane, and then she got engaged to somebody else while they were together.
Right now, so have they actually had intercourse?
Look at how hot that is. Oh yeah.
Have they done that?
I hope so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Jesus
I think they may have made out, but I think that's as far as it's gone.
Nellax 44, thank you for the $5.
The power of Asperger's compels Ray. The power of Asperger's compels Ray.
Thank you. Bob Levy, king of all swallows, thank you for the €5. I'm not sure if this has enough people on screen now. Hashtag Ray rules. Yes, Ray does rule. Blinky Jedi, thank you for the $1.99. Army Major steals valor, gets what he deserves. How dare you? Arcona, thank you for the $9.99. Husey, do you have any advice for me? It burns when I urinate. I will hang up and wait for my answer. Thank you, Arcona.
Drop it in butter.
Ew, does that work?
No.
Oh. What about milk?
Yes.
Are there like enzymes that can help with that?
Well, let's not get political.
All right, no problem.
There's
Thank you,
enzymes
Arcona.
in the milk. They turn you gay.
They're turning the frogs gay.
You cuck. They turn you into cucks.
I miss Croge. Bob Levy, king of all swallows, thank you for another €5. Important question. What time is it right now? It's 5:30 p.m. here.
I got 11. I got 11:34 in the morning
in Ohio. Ireland, what time is it there?
4:30 in the afternoon here.
All right.
King of all swallows, where are you from? Because
Well,
I think wherever you're from, you need to get a new watch. Roasted.
In Australia, please give us a time check.
11:34 p.m.
All right, it's 9:34 a.m. in the Rocky Mountains. That is your BeDabblin live time check. What were we talking about, Ray? Does
Oh, that's
anyone
good. We're back to talking about the time again. This content.
It's actually funny because I was about to bring it back to the time, and then the super chatter did it themselves because the conversation before that was riveting.
People know how the show flows. Nola Steve, thank you for the $2. Beware of the premiere of Spooky Blacka.
Oh,
What?
No. Oh no!
Who the fuck is Spooky?
Whoops!
Someone bringing a racist puppet to the air.
Cease and desist.
So a black guy walks into a bar, right?
Spooky walks into the bar and he just
Yeah.
goes blacka. Painkiller $2.
The power of Guinness propels Husey. The power of
Guinness.
What the hell just happened? The power of Guinness propels. Oh, God damn it. The power of Guinness propels Husey. The power of Guinness propels Husey.
Thank you. I don't know what's going on with my board today. Something's happening. But yeah, anyone else have anything to talk about with Ray?
Just to answer my lost interest, 199. Is everyone wearing pants? I am not.
I am.
Yeah, I definitely am. It's fucking cold.
I'm wearing gym shorts with no underwear.
Woo!
And my breast suppressor. I mean my
sweaty balls.
Water bottle holder.
Jesus.
I don't have many voicemails. Except for Dr. Steve called me the other day, and I feel like I could never be one of Dr. Steve's like medical assistants because I slept and I missed his call. And I don't know, maybe he was calling me because he needed help murdering another patient. I mean, no, taking care of another hospice patient. But it was a butt dial, and there wasn't really anything that interesting in the butt dial. There was a point where he goes, "Oh crap, I called Bedorable or El Horrible," but then he called back as his character Myrtle. So let's hear from Myrtle and see what Myrtle. But keep in mind, Dr. Steve was on vacation when he sent this.
Hello, Mr. B. Horrible. I hope you're all right up there. And I hope you have you some good vittles and get you some of that good old
Bruce Springsteen.
Good old hog jowls now. They're good, I tell you that.
It's Myrtle.
They surely are. Well, I hope you have you good, and I'd like to be on your show someday, because I surely do enjoy seeing you with your wrestling mask on. I'd love to see you do some wrestling someday. All right, thank you, bye.
Thank you, Myrtle. Dr. Steve, I would totally ask you on my show. The only reason I don't ask Dr. Steve or Carl to do the show is, one, I feel like the show is too stupid for either one of them to do. And also, you guys do shows on Saturdays, so I feel like I'm taking away 2 hours away from your day. But Dr. Steve, we will definitely set something up. I would love to do like a Love Line show with Dr. Steve and Bedorable.
That'd be sweet.
And actually have people call in and ask like their questions and stuff like that.
Even better yet,
I get a question for Bedorable. Could you move closer to the camera?
Yes. Oh wait, I'm not Bedorable.
I'd like to see Bedorable and Myrtle together, actually.
There you go. Yes. So after Dr. Steve butt dialed me, he realized, oh, I'm going to call him back and send a message. But yeah, I got excited. I was like, oh shit, Dr. Steve called me. There must be some kind of medical emergency he needs help with. But no, it wasn't. Voltaire 325. Thank you for the 499. Both John's daughters have severe mental illness. What are the odds that his third child is a gay homosexual?
As opposed to a straight homosexual?
Yes, because I double negative. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If I was ever on a show with John, I would say, you know, having or knowing someone who is LGBTQ or transgender is so rare, and yet you were able to create two of them. What are the odds, and what is your secret?
Yeah, but the thing is, but John Melendez is clearly mentally ill. So it's in the genes, genetically, and his denims.
This is a Stuttering John special report.
You've heard it here from Husey. John wears stupid jeans. Bob Levy, King of All Swallows. Thank you for the €5. At Husey, I'm from Germany, not some third world island. Just kidding. How much nose sugar is the right amount?
I wouldn't know anything about that, but DM me.
Kel Naris, thank you for the $2. Can Husey and Ozzy talk about the dad from Alf?
I remember him.
Yeah, do you
I
remember
him? But It's been
Alf?
so long since I've watched Alf, but yeah, after Alf, what?
Do you know what happened to him after Alf?
Is he a kiddie fiddler as well?
No, he was a crack addict who
okay.
The National Enquirer had pictures of him making out with homeless black guy in a crack house or something.
Look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you're a crack addict. I'm not gonna judge that.
Willie!
A black guy walks into a bar, right? And he's there to meet the dad from Alf.
Uh-oh. And? They had some drinks, talked about old times, and then left and got in their respective Ubers.
Yeah, and they have a conversation about time, and it's fascinating.
Willie, you have to blow that black guy for more crack. I can't do an Alf, apparently. All right, yeah, so the last thing I wanted to cover was Chad Zumach, the Z-Man, California or Florida's most wanted, Florida's greatest comedian.
Chad has a crush on you. Chad has a crush on you, El Horrible.
What?
Yeah, he left a message for you. Did you want to hear it?
Sure.
It's me, dumb friend Chad.
Oh.
I think I'm in love with you, and I want to do gay stuff all over you. Let's take it to the next level. Love always, Chad.
Anytime, Chad. You can do gay stuff all over me. Oh, wait, no, I want to do gay stuff all over you. Yeah. That makes me not gay. That makes you gay, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Fuck no.
That's how it works.
All right, so this past week, I'm sure everyone here kind of knows, but let's just recap it and let's give the Mud Shark his kudos. We have to congratulate the Mud Shark when he actually does do something entertaining and funny. So Chad was going to snipe John, his Hypocrisy Police show, when he had Alex Stein on this past week. But John, which again, the smartest moves John ever makes is when he disappears. Like when he disappeared for 8 months, it was probably the smartest thing for John. And then he realized, oh, if I don't do a show, Chad has nothing. And Chad did have nothing. But Tukey was stream sniping Chad at that moment. And Chad started asking Tukey for the link. So that's where we're going to pick up here and show you all the good things. Chad, he got us. He definitely got us. I did not see this coming, and we should have, because we're very stupid.
Pro-Italian rhetoric. And
Okay.
I've yet to receive.
We have a guest
my answer.
backstage.
Oh, this is
By the way, this is a clip from our friend Drunk on Cringe, who we were just talking about, who my mom has a crush on, apparently.
tremendous.
Hold on. Before we get to the guest, I'm willing to hate Italians, but never will I love Tukey.
Oh, Tukey's dick is so hard right now. Get him on. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is the Mud Shark with his first appearance ever on Tukey Loves Mud Sharks, Loving Misery. Even though that's not what this show is. Isn't it? No.
Okay, so I have to add that we could see Chad at this point, and Chad just has the biggest shit-eating grin. And I'm literally like, oh, this is cool. Like, he wants to engage. We're going to fight on air. He gets it. Like, Chad finally gets it. He's going with the bit. He's going to actually engage us.
This is Chad, emergency Tukey time, checking out Chad Zumach's new show. And here he is, the Mud Shark, Chad Zumach. Yay!
Hey, speaking of hard dicks.
Oh.
It was a great segue. I've got to give him the...
Remove the wrong guy.
Yes. So in that panic, if I did nothing, I think Cardiff would have had him off. But I think all three of us might have tried to click him off at the same time, and then Cardiff or someone clicked Cardiff off. We were just scrambling. But yes, so the Mud Shark came on. He made that comment, speaking of hard dicks, and then he showed his phone, and it was two girls on a guy. But the funny thing was that we didn't realize until after the show, really, was that Chad actually fucked his own video up because he did that on his own channel.
So by trolling us, he actually ended up trolling himself.
He trolled himself and he had to delete the video. So that video is not up. That video's gone. I mean, it's a useless video. We made more in super chats on that show than Chad did. And I have a monetized video that I just edited. Like, it wasn't a big deal for me. I got nothing. I got no strikes. I edited the video. It's up there. It's called Emergency Tukey Time. Checking out Chad's new show. You won't even see that. Like once he shows the phone, it all got cut out. But yes, I have to tip my hat to Chad. I thought it was actually, while I think other people have done it before. I don't think it's the most original idea, but no one has really done it in this universe. And I have to tip my hat to him. You got us, Chad.
Well done. Chad. And real quick shout out to Little Lemmy. She just rated us with all of her followers on Twitch, and I think they came over to YouTube also.
Thank you,
hey,
Lemmy,
bitch.
How dare you?
Oh.
I was gonna say, with Zumok, I think everyone, like, when he does something funny, everyone has to put a caveat on it. You know what I mean? But like, oh, it's not that original. Look, Zumok doesn't make us laugh very often. That made me laugh. Like, yes. I thought that was a funny thing to do. And what was really funny to me is, OJ, I know you and Cardiff had talked about it, and Tukey was on with Carl when he did the analogy of the scorpion and the frog. Mm-hmm. And afterwards, you guys are sitting around going, "What the fuck, Chad? That's a fucking dick thing to do." And I'm sitting there like, "Oh, congratulations, frog! You just got stung by a scorpion." Like, what did you expect? He's been a douchebag for months. You guys have been covering
we had that. We actually thought it was kind of funny. I don't think we had
pretty sulky, OJ. You were pretty sulky about it.
No, admit it. I won't admit that because I wasn't. I from the beginning I thought that he fucked himself over by doing that. Like I said, he trolled himself. He had to take his own video down. In turn, he lost all the super chats he could have made. So, but okay.
I'm sure.
Oh no, take it down.
Hey, get that off. Bob Levy, King of Swallows Bob Levy, King of all Swallows. Thank you for the €2. We learned from KB, it's not gay if you get paid. There's KB. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, no, I know. Well, yeah, at first I don't think OJ saw much humor in it, but he came around. I know we were talking privately in the Twitter. Stop showing. We had to take that off. He's got to strike our channel for a likeness strike.
It's not that I didn't think it was funny. I just thought he was getting too much credit. I just didn't think it was that brilliant. That's all.
But Aussie guy's right. You have to give him credit where credit is due. I mean, he doesn't win that much.
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying, IJ. I'm not saying it's the height of brilliant comedy, but like, I'm someone, if you make me laugh, like, it's funny, whatever.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and I was a little mixed up, maybe it could be the English to Australian interpretation, but you said you had to give it to him, and I interpreted that as you wanted to F him, so.
Whoa.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Well, you never know.
Waiver, thank you for
if Chad's going to pay, I'll get in there.
Well, Waiver is paying, and he's paying $10. Thank you so much, Waiver. Yes, it would have to be more than $10 to do gay stuff with Chad. Dave Daffler, thank you for the $2.
The power of Stuttering John's stench repels you. The power of Stuttering John's stench repels you.
Repels everyone.
Bob Levy, King of all Swallows, again, thank you for the €2. So he Zumok the whole thing.
Yes.
It's prone. Hello.
And that is phenomenal. I love that he screwed up his own stream by doing that.
I mean, the show stunk. There was really nothing. It's not like anyone was going to go back and go, "Hey, where was today's you just sitting in front of the camera and telling people to hit like?"
He should have deleted everything but the porn and just put that up on his channel.
Yes, exactly. It would have been his highest viewed video. Frankie Nig Donald, thank you for the $1.99. The black one. Thank you, Frankie, for your weather report. That's a weather report.
That's the hang on. Of course, the chat starts getting good as we're coming to the end of the fucking thing.
Of course, as always. Is that up? Or is that all of them? We're caught up.
Yeah, we're caught up.
Super chats, very cool. OJ, I'm not gonna get into the new family, even though we're finding out that they're part of an old family. But this seems to be last show we kind of teased it. There's this family that
the Whites.
The Whites, yeah. But I was trying to figure out. So there's a documentary out there called what is it? Like the Fabulous Whites of West Virginia or something.
The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. And that was it was a pretty mainstream documentary. I think Johnny Knoxville produced it or something.
It was from the producers of Jackass.
Yeah. And so I was aware of them, and apparently some of their family have branched out into doing live streaming now.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. I mean, it's basically like this hillbilly inbred West Virginia family, the Whites, and yeah, they are starting to live stream, which is great for all of us. I'll just play a little bit of a clip for next time. We're gonna try and get to this. I
have a couple timestamps if you go to that Sue Bob. Yeah, so if you go to 244, she's going to show off her hot body.
Okay. So this is Derek Derkie Castle and Sue Bob White. I don't think they're married or anything. I don't know.
I think it's his mom, but I really don't know yet. I don't know enough yet.
And now watch that be stolen. What we just said right there by one of our family.
Sweetie pie.
By the way, when you listen to this, and OJ told me it was very difficult to get clips and stuff because it's literally like two people are having totally separate conversations on the same camera.
Right.
Like they're not like in sync with anything. Like it's almost like they're ghosts. They're two ghosts and they don't even realize the other one is there.
We gotta give her credit. She looks youthful.
They look useful. Yeah, she looks very useful.
She must eat her own shit.
A painkiller in the chat is saying that's his aunt.
That's his aunt. Okay, there you go.
Is that a West Virginia tattoo on his chest?
Yes, it is a horrible West Virginia tattoo on his chest. So Sue Bob's gonna show us her killer body. Oh, all right.
She reminds me of Ski Mask.
I'm fat, sassy. I got it all over, all ends.
Sounds manlier than Ski Mask.
I got. All right.
I look good.
She's pregnant, this shit?
I feel better.
No fucking way. Yeah, she's pregnant.
She just got out of rehab. Also, if you want to see a little more of her body, go to about 28:15, where she talks about how she needs a tattoo, and she shows us her ass. But don't worry, she's clothed.
She looks like one of Stuttering John's daughters.
She talks like Benny Loco.
I don't take no shit and give none. I hit it again.
I don't take no shit and give none.
I love meeting people. I love having fun.
I'm into meeting girls. I'm into meeting guys.
I love doing a little bit of this, do a little bit of
I love shaking my ass on the dance floor.
And that's what Scores Man is all about.
I'll give you
I dabble in stand-up comedy.
My milkshake brings them boys to the yard.
I want one pet right here.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, she doesn't take that down.
Nice bloomers.
Can you imagine if there's a big skid mark stain? She did that.
What was she doing?
She's showing us where she wants her tattoo.
Oh.
I love you, fans. I got a little weight on me, but I feel pretty fucking good.
Are we watching Stone Cold Steve Austin's mom or something?
What?
What?
Do you have another time, Sam, OJ?
Sure. Let's see.
This is great.
Like, hey, is there a goddamn man out there who wants to take me to go see Barbie this weekend? Give me a hell yeah.
Go to 3345. She's here. She's not dead. She's alive and ready to party.
Nice. With that stack of dimes you call a neck.
It's $1, $2, whatever.
What?
Take it up in the jug until I get enough.
How old is this?
She's in her early 50s in this clip.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say like early 30s.
No, I think she said 51 if I remember correctly.
Okay. Because I would not be shocked if someone was like, "Oh yeah, she's 26, West Virginia 26."
I'm gonna get a building.
You need to start your podcast and make
And then I'm going to start putting my other stuff in her artwork and
You
stuff.
got to pay to be a subscriber. That's what I mean.
But it's going to take a few months, but if I have support.
Are we just looking at like she's just like totally drunk or drugged out? Like, what are we?
Yeah, the show started with her smoking some weed. So,
okay, sure.
Is the guy off camera like trying to tell her what to say? Or
They're having the same conversation, or they're talking to the same people but having different conversations. So while she's talking, he's telling her the same. It's insane. It's hard to follow.
They're a mess.
Or it'll help me more with my materials and my
Redo
equipment.
episode 5. That's right.
And I'm here and I'm not dead. I'm alive and I'm ready to party.
And episode 5 is about.
Come and swing on these fucking
I
handlebars.
want you to answer this question. How's your life been after that movie?
Sounds like Demi Moore.
Okay, so he just asked her, "How's your life after the movie?" Right?
Yeah, they do mention the movie a few times.
Okay.
What movie was it? Philadelphia?
No, not Philadelphia. The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
Oh.
Produced by Jackass.
I thought she was Kevin Bacon from Sleepers.
But yeah, this is the beautiful thing about this family. She is just these are just two of the people. This is a giant family. There's a lot of these people.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have heard of them. I just didn't know any of them were live streaming. So this is fantastic. And I don't think they have that many like subscribers and stuff, right?
This isn't their channel. This is someone that just posts.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If you want to play one more clip, Suba 3405, she can fight like a man.
Oh, we're
so we're right there. Okay.
Yep.
I'll tell you that right now. I'm the real deal. I don't talk bullshit. I talk it like it is. I don't talk. I walk the walk.
Derkie Derek, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like Derkie Derek thinks he's an all-star, but we just want to hear from Subob. Subob is a star here.
Yeah, he's making the same low rent.
Yeah, right. I know. We need some production value. We can't have two people having two totally different conversations on the camera at the same time.
Sure, how big, how little, how tall, how skinny, whatever. I've never had my ass whooped, and I ain't gonna say there's one out there.
What's the number one
Guess
thing
what,
we do?
bitch? You whoop it, I'll shake your fucking hand and say we gotta go over again. That's the kind of bitch I am, because I refuse to lose.
Same shit I say, right?
And I can fight like a man.
She's about to flex like a man.
She's about to flex right here, I think.
It's horrifying.
Come and handle some. This is what you call heavy duty. Wait, God.
Oh, she must do puppetry. She has very strong arms.
Yeah, of the penis.
How dare you? Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, we have to deep dive more into this. Like I said, I know the family is nothing new, but
that's what she said.
Subob is a fucking celebrity, at least in our world. I see her being a big celebrity. Husey, Aussie guy, thank you for joining us today.
Before we head out, El Horrible, we have a couple super chats.
Oh, no problem. Thank you, OJ. Daniel Poon, or Pooney as we call him. Thank you for the $5. What are the odds that John's kids are just as insufferable as him?
They already are. Two ugly bitches.
How dare you, Husey?
What about the son?
What about the son?
I just spoke about
the legitimate son.
Wait, which son?
The one that's
The
been
real one.
17 for the last 4 years.
Yeah. Oscar. There you go. I know his name.
De La, $2.
Something his dad will never win.
Jake's parents are alive?
No.
No, they are not.
Jake lost his mother when he was very young, and his father just passed away a couple years ago.
We're sorry to hear that, Jake. Yeah. And Jake is about to have a 30th birthday next week. So, follow all Jake Husdon's accounts, and I'm sure he'll be
just double check before you have a slice of his cake.
Oh, yes. Do not. Yes. Let Jake cut his own piece of cake and then someone immediately take the knife and the cake away so the rest of us can enjoy some cake.
Jake's cake should be a shitty bloody finger.
We have a big day planned for Jake on Friday. There's going to be a lot of people. A lot of people have made cameos for Jake and little videos wishing him a happy birthday. We're getting him a bunch of gifts. He's going to get some super chats, all that stuff. So if you're around and on Friday, we're supposed to be streaming for 8 hours.
What?
Jake Husdon, Husdon.
Daylaw, thank you for the $2. She has El Horrible's chest. I feel like I have bigger breasts than Sue Bob, but thank you. So this Friday, which El Horrible is extremely busy, so please do not bother El Horrible with an appearance on Jake's 8-hour stream for his birthday. Congratulations, Jake. That is tremendous.
So you're doing as many hours as his mental age?
Stop it. Stop it. Dare you. But we should make little raspberry filled brownie finger things and call them Jake's cakes. Bob Levy, King of All Swallows, thank you for another €2. Any Dabbleverse show after this today? I don't know.
That's a great segue. Something we're possibly going to do some live streams on United States of Australia. Not that it's a Dabbleverse show, but I'm thinking about possibly live streaming next week and going on live straight after you guys, so that maybe people could jump on over and
there you go.
Check out United States of Australia. We're on our race to 50 subscribers, so if everyone could get us to 50 subscribers today.
Man, our show stinks.
Yeah.
We have no
do you know what's crazy? I've got an hour-long video that supposedly has 213 views, but I have 37 watch hours. How does that work? How does that work?
I don't know how any of this works. All I know is that we have no pull, and there's absolutely no BeDabblin rub because you've promoted this show at least 3 times, and I apologize.
I think I got
you stink.
The last time I was on, I think I got 6 subscribers from you. So it's not like you've done nothing. Yeah.
Well, I can ruin the fun by being giving you the technical reason. Is that they watch 1 minute of a video uninterrupted counts as a view.
Yeah.
So I think it's only a few have actually watched the stuff to the end.
So 37 people have watched the thing start to finish. Fair income. That's an Australian term.
Radish Diff is putting it out there. If anyone wants to come and help him test this streaming thing, get in touch with Radish Diff. That could be another possible.
Send me a message on Twitter, Radish. I'll be more than happy to help you.
Bill Loney says he's possibly going on tomorrow. His sister is visiting from California.
Oh, so, one of those videos.
Absolutely. And then
they're popular on Pornhub.
I know Dr. Steve does his live show on Saturdays. I know that Carl, WATP, they should probably be doing a show on Saturdays. But yeah, that's kind of why we picked the Saturday morning thing. There was no one really doing it at that point. I know Softcast has been he has been doing live streams before us. So then if Aussie Guy does it after us, that's a nice little block of entertainment for you. At least.
Well, I'm going to take credit for your time slot, and you've kind of stolen my time slot in that respect. But you guys organized to go live with me at 10 a.m.
That's
on
true.
a Saturday because that's what worked for me. And then you're like, we're going to make this our regular time slot. So
it did work out. It did. You should, because it's absolutely right. Yeah, I never thought of really doing the Saturday morning thing, and then you said that that worked best for you, so we started doing it a little bit, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of nice doing it Saturday morning, and yeah, so thank you for that idea. Everyone go to the United States of Australia right now. Go to their YouTube page and subscribe, please, as a personal favor to my big El Horrible, please. Subscribe. And then Husey, where can everyone find you?
Find my YouTube channel, Husey Entertainment on YouTube, where at the minute I've got stuff bearing with a lot of Casey Armstrong stuff. I've got Sean Oliver and Shuley stuff, and somebody else who I've forgotten about. So go to Husey Entertainment on YouTube, and don't be afraid to spam the comment section.
Absolutely. Thank you, Husey, for coming on the show. And are you guys still doing Get Your Go, or is that done?
I'm going to record a new episode right after this, after I go drain the main vein.
Wonderful.
And I will say I would have been on that recording if I was not doing BeDabblin live, but I don't have time to do 2 shows in one night. He does. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm ruining
I
your
prioritize you, so you should take credit for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dayla, for the $2. I can't message you on Twitter, OJ.
Dayla, get a hold of Bill Loney, and we'll get in contact after the show.
Caller,
I don't want to talk to you directly. You go through Bill Loney.
What?
Well, first of all, I'm expecting.
Turn your radio down, caller.
$1 million plus.
Turn your radio
down, caller. Okay.
It's on the radio.
Well, I'm expecting $1 million plus lawsuit settlement against my the freaking Insufferable Bastards podcast for
Language,
the pain
please.
and suffering they've inflicted for daring to trying to listen to them. And first of all, let me say, second of all, let me say I'm a huge fan of Hughley's American accent. May I hear it, please?
Husey, you do an American accent? I've never heard that.
Everyone treats me terribly. I was the greatest president we ever had. You're all losers.
That's my impression of David Letterman.
That's tremendous. What a fantastic impression. I'm still trying to figure out what your first point or question was, but thank you for the call, sir. Rochi, thank you for the £2. Mummy Milkers. No, damn it. Didn't we have another name that I was okay with? Stop calling them Mommy Milkers.
So yes, Tiff with this $2 super chat. Give us the Australian guy's link. I actually just tried to look it up and I couldn't find it.
Well, at United States of Australia.
I couldn't find it.
You're being
can't find it, seriously?
shadow banned.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
that'll
because
be right.
it's not in the algorithm yet, but it will.
It'll get there. Yeah, I went there today. I typed it in. YouTube.com/@United States of Australia.
Bill Loney also says $2. Thank you, Bill. Can't find United States of Australia link, please.
So if you
See,
go
that's
to
upsetting.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not seeing it either.
Maybe I've been
And I
maybe
even
I've been
just
shut down.
well, I'm going to show you because I even just went to just filter it for just channels.
Same.
And it does not show. Do you think you have to put the?
I
Well,
tried
if
both.
you do, try doing YouTube.com/@United States of Australia. Try doing that.
Okay, hold on. I just want to check again because I go to channel. Yeah. Let's see if
Let me
you're.
go through my subscriptions while you do that.
No, very odd. I wonder why you're not being shown on there. So you.
Hang on.
Sorry, I can't type, especially when I don't have vision. And then it's just YouTube.com/@United States of Austria.
I just typed into my browser. Yeah, it's come up.
So there it is. So if you go to youtube.com/@United States of Australia, it does come up. But yeah, no, when you search it in there, United States of Australia, it does not.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
To filter.
But with that,
channel.
I've got like.
Oh, there it is now.
Hey,
it's literally the
yay.
first one now. That's weird.
Yay.
How do that work? So please, everybody, go and follow the Aussie Guys thing and follow him on Twitter at the Sussy Guy or that.
Yeah,
Sussy Guy.
I'll do my catchphrase on Twitter. I am at that Sussy Guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be.
Fantastic. Dayla, thank you for another $2. Great show. Thanks, OJ, BeDabs, Husey, and the Aussie. Anything else from anyone? Husey, do you have anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, I just forgot to say, if also plug, I'm at the Husey on Instagram and Twitter.
Fantastic. Yes. And it's a fantastic follow. I enjoy Husey. Husey is a guy who, like Ray, is always going for the joke. I would say even more so than Ray.
Yeah.
And your jokes are funnier, I would say. But yes,
if I was Ray, I'd have banged Ari Jane 4 times by now.
Yeah, if you were into that kind of thing, I think you would, and that's why I kind of question whether he's really into that thing. But I think it's funny. I do think all the people hitting on Ari Jane behind his back and all that stuff is kind of funny, but we shall see. We shall see how it goes. We have another exciting week in all of this, whatever you want to call it, the Dabbleverse, the Mudverse, the Hackverse, the Onionverse, the WATP verse, even things that no one are calling it, like those last two. Stay there and come here every Saturday morning for your official weekend recap of all this crap. And guys, remember to always be dabbling.
Hello, everyone. This is your favorite world-famous host, Stuttering John. Thanks for watching BeDabblin Live with El Horrible. Leave him a voicemail anytime, and we'll play it on the show. 973-440-9770. Follow at El Horrible on Twitter at BeDabbler. Follow OJ on Twitter at Obnoxious John. Till next time, BeDabblin.
Hasta la vista, baby.